Squall and Fury. Gah! The wind rises. Relax. fury.
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
Okay, go. But fish taste best when they're freshly blasted. Grill 'em over a fire.
Don't worry, Jean has informed me about all that. So, I went ahead and placed some orders at Good Hunter. Over the next few days, their chefs will be preparing the best fish fresh from the lake and cooking them right away. Freshly cooked fish served with Clee's favorite spices and my specially prepared desserts. I'm sure it'll be just as delicious.
Okay, then I'll trust your taste. I promise I'll stay in the city and play Dodoko's Boom-tastic Adventure. I won't. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon now. Is someone looking for us? Mr. Honorary Klee was just thinking about you, and then you appeared. How'd you do that? Oh, did you somehow magically hear Klee's thoughts?
Oh, little cutie and Paimon, you're here just in time. Looks like I won't have to go to the trouble of writing you a letter now.
We had some time on our hands and wanted to look for something to read in the library. Anyway, what's Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure? It sounds way more fun than reading a book. It's a new game Lisa made for me. We came up with the name together. Whoa, you can design games, Lisa? Paimon.
I merely drew some inspiration from Shroomsplosion, a game from back when I was a student. As long as we keep Klee happy during these unique circumstances, I'm willing to design as many games as she likes.
Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Klee mentioned
It's not too serious, but the situation still has to be treated with. Recently, fish species native to Sumeru have begun appearing in Cider Lake. Allowing them to spread would put the ecological balance of Mondstadt's waters at risk. Luckily, Klee noticed some fish she'd never seen before while she snuck out to play. She caught a few and showed them to Kaya. If it weren't for Klee, I'm afraid most of the local species would have already receded by the time and if a change occurs in the underwater ecosystem, it could very well affect the quality of water in Cider Lake. Consequently, the entire wine...
I saved the day! I even got... So that's what happened. Good thing clean...
The investigation team sent out a few members to inspect Cider Lake and look for the origin of to avoid disturbing these little invaders. Klee has to keep her treasured bombs away for some time. The investigation team's instruments are extremely sensitive, so any explosion within a certain distance... Jean said that Klee would definitely get bored being cooped up inside the... Albedo's busy making improvements to the reconnaissance company's experimental equipment, while Kaya just left for a business trip. So the task of looking after her fell on my shoulders.
But I'm not bored anymore because Lisa invented Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure. Mr. Honorary Knight...
All right, the game table is right over there in the garden. The orders I've placed at Good Hunter will also be delivered there. Please enjoy yourselves. It's not every day you get to play games with Klee, surrounded by the scent of flowers on the breeze, with delicious...
Wait, Lisa, are you not...
Don't you think it'd be a little unfair if the game's creator joined in? I don't want to spoil... Besides, as the librarian, I still have my basic...
That just sounds like enough...
Run along now. Have fun playing with Klee.
Okay then, we'll catch you later.
屋内ではついてこいなんて言ってないよ。風よ。
ここだ。栄誉騎士のお兄ちゃん。これがドドコドッカン。おお、確かにここなら環境も。じゃあこれオイラたちに基本的な遊び。栄誉騎士のお兄ちゃんとパイマンちゃん、2人とドドコドッカン冒険。あ、そうだ、あまり遅くまで遊んでちゃい、お家への道はわかるや。栄誉騎士のお兄ちゃんとパイマン、栄誉騎士の鬼、時間はたくさんあるから、クレイはお昼にここでも。
属性を見下ろすな。
谷里
まだ金さらし。
みんなは俺が守る。もみちが散らまく惜しみ。
料理の時間だ。
みんながそばに
あれれ、
風の行く先を風の赴くままに風に乗った雲のよよよいざ行こう。 三尺の修羅
お客さんが来たのかい。
それお道は散らまく惜しみよっさて
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
雲が借りなく時せい風の赴くままに剣栄よ
もう飽きちゃった。
全力攻撃。
風の行く先をよっ総流水泳よっふっせっと神里流水遊
お客さんが来たみたい。
みんなは俺が守る。
お道は散らまく惜しみ風の赴くままに風剣栄よ
星とし無事今日の依頼。星と深淵。
見てらっしゃい。見たことのないものが。
ふん。
聞いたことあるかい。放浪
今夜は
に変わったや
ム
つがいる
ーンパイにしようかな。
慌てふためきはしても私を止めるほどの勇気はない。家臣たちのあの時の表情を思い出すと滑稽で仕方ありませんね。さて行くとしましょう。たまには散歩をするというのも悪くありません。
ディルック様のことばかり考えてしまう。
ふん。
もう一度お試しください。
見たことのないものがあるよ。
今夜はムーンパイにしようかな。
聞いたことあるかい。放浪寮に変わったやつがいるって。
ふん。
ダメダメ、ディルック様のことばかり考えてしまう。は
なあ、聞いたことあるかい。放浪寮に変わったやつがいるって。
あ、ダメダメ、ディルック様のことばかり考えてしまう。はあ。
し かけは十分。そろそろ回収するとしましょう。よっ。ふっ。
ついてこいなんて言ってないよ。
この同点。同点に
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Wind rises. Behold! The wind rises.
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Nervalet, are you sure?
That's right.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are... Nervalet! Sidine! Hey there! What are you two talking? Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice. This is completely unprecedented. How can we have the UTS acting like a private detective? Hmm?
I trust that you'd be able to work that out with how well connected you are, but I must apologize. I do not
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something...
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
And then...
That is all the information I have acquired.
Huh? I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina. She may have no interest in official affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Yes, understood. I'll come back later and... Judging from Sidine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Come on! Stop being so secretive! We still have no idea what's going on!
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my... Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago I became the UTS of Fontaine, and there were few people I could trust. But I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin...
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you!
Indeed. Unfortunately, the reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines. All Melusines used to live a secluded life away. I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of... Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up... I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of... It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does...
Even so, what? There's the guards, the Maréchaussée Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong. The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of... However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took...
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine?
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations. Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider. A fish out of water.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations. Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in...
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a...
I will write my note of absence right away. Let us depart together. Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but Paimon feels like he has a kinda skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's get... Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions. Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Ugh. That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
Squall Fury! The wind rises. Squall Fury!
The weather's amazing.
Kiara.
Huh? Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are? Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard of... Aw, she's adorable! Hey there, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for the compliment.
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, the letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought, but Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But...
Have you run into any suspicious-looking...
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious? Ah! Did you think of some... Nope, I don't remember.
Do you still have the letter with you?
Oh, let's see.
Now then, get lost. If you don't